Hello and welcome to Monday Motivation. I'm Janine Stratford. It's the start of a new term. And one thing I particularly like about the profession of education is we have opportunities to start anew. Each year, each term, each time we deliver the same class to a different cohort, or maybe we're repeating it the next week or next semester. So many opportunities for a fresh start. So here we are with one of those opportunities, the start of term 4. So it's a term where for some might be setting yourself up for a great 2025. For others, it might be first time in a new role. Leadership is an interesting thing in education. In fact, in many industries, it's interesting because we don't get taught how to do it until we find ourselves in a position to lead. And so we learn from our mistakes. We learn as we go. And, we do make mistakes and we do damage some relationships here and there, and that's how we learn. As a leader, it's so important that you work out the sort of leader that you want to be. Remember that you are a leader of people. And people have feelings, aspirations, challenges, and of course, their life and their pressures outside of work. What sort of a leader do you want to be for them, your people, your team, the people who look to you as their leader to know how to conduct themselves, how to negotiate tricky situations, at what intensity they should be working, when to knock off, when to start, when to arrive and show up for that morning tutor group, which should be on time or only a few minutes late's okay. How to behave in meetings, at an assembly, in the staff room. People are learning from you. I want to give a shout out here to Michelle Ironside, who's a teacher at Christchurch Grammar in Victoria. She shared a quote with me at a recent program that she was at this year, and I need to read it to you. So excuse me for a minute. I'll just look over to the side here. True teachers use themselves as bridges over which they invite their students to cross. Then, having facilitated their crossing, joyfully collapse, encouraging them to build bridges of their own. By Nikos Kazantzakis, who is an acclaimed best Greek writer of the 20th century. He's also wrote the Zorba Greek and was Greek Minister of Education in 1945. It's a great quote. I want to shift the focus there, though, to leaders. A leader's role is to build the people up around them, build capacity. And I want you to think about, what are you doing to build the capacity? The bridge is the capacity building. Is that the sort of leader you want to be? Recently, I heard a podcast on my term break, like you. This time it was from the South Australian Primary Principals Association. It was an episode sharing content from the Trans-Tasman Principals Conference held in New Zealand. And Gilbert Enoka, Gilbert Enoka, was quoted. He is the mental skills coach of the All Blacks, and he stated in his presentation, "Be the leader others want to follow." I strongly agree. And I've provided the link in my down below here for you to access that podcast by Adam Wilson. So be the person, the team look to you as a role model that makes them feel safe, someone they can trust, someone they can know wants them to grow and develop and to be better. And they will thank you for it. Here's the new term, the opportunity for that fresh start. What are you going to do to become the leader others want to follow this term from today? Have a good week.